from the University of North Sumatra. Here, I want to talk about the sound changes in Indonesian loanwords from English about technology. Technology development seems to affect the world in every aspect of human life, including linguistics. As the technology developing, new inventions and discoveries bring new vocabularies. For example, television, satellite, machine, robot, internet, etc. Then, globalization makes the technology spread across the globe as well as the vocabularies. As the vocabulary spread, it creates language context within languages. It is because these vocabularies have to be interpreted in every language so that the technology can be understood and has meaning in every language community. It influences every language to adopt these technology vocabularies. One of the ways to adopt the words is by borrowing them from their original language. The term for borrowing words is called loanwords. According to Merriam-Webster, a loanword is a word taken from another language and at least partly naturalized. Naturalized in here means the word is adopted and modified to make them appropriate with the phonological and morphological system of the language that adopts the word. This means the loanword will show minor or even major changes in its written or spoken form. These changes can happen because of the differences in phonological and morphological system of each language. So, firstly, let's compare the phonological system between English and Indonesian. According to Macmillan, English had 14 vowels that is divided into 5 long vowels and 9 short vowels. In English, long and short vowels play a big role in distinguishing meaning. For consonants, English had 24 consonant sounds. On the other hand, Indonesian, according to Chair, had 6 vowels. Long vowels were not found in Indonesian as in English. For consonants, Indonesian just had 23 consonant sounds. Those differences show that if an English word was adapted to Indonesian vocabularies, it will need some changes to make it appropriate and acceptable with Indonesian phonological system. Those changes can happen in many types of process. Ograde explains that there were some general processes that may occur when a language spoken by non-native. The first type of those processes is assimilation. It resulted from a sound becoming more like nearby sounds in terms of one or more of its phonetic characteristic. The second type is dissimilation. The opposite of assimilation, it resulted in two sounds becoming less alike in articulatory or acoustic terms. The third is dilation. It is a process that removed a segment from a certain phonetic context. The fourth is apanthesis. It is a process that inserted a syllabic or non-syllabic segment within an existing string of segments. Moreover, musling adds more changing processes. So, the fifth process is metathesis. It is a process of reordering a sequence of segments. It often resulted in a sequence of phonemes that was easier to articulate. The sixth is naturalization. It is a term to show the phonemic change due to the environment influence. The seventh is zeroization or dilation that could be divided into 3. Apharesis for dilation in front of the word, syncope for dilation in the middle of the word, and apocope for dilation at the end of the word. For the 8th, there was also diphthongization, that is a single sound changed into 2 vowels, and monophthongization, that 2 vowels change into 1. And the last is anapkitis. It is a process of inserting a certain vowel between 2 consonants to make the pronunciation easier. It was divided into 3. Prothesis for insertion in front of the word, aphanthesis for insertion in the middle of the word, and paragogue for insertion at the end of the word. Now, let's take some examples to make better understanding about those changing processes. Alright, our first loanword is monitor. The orthography between the Indonesian and English version of this word has no difference. However, the phonemic has some differences. In English, it is pronounced monitor, while in Indonesian, it is pronounced monitor. So, what are the sound changes that occur in this word? There are 4 consonant sounds found in its original form, that is English. They are n, d, and r. The n, and r do not experience any changes. However, by the influence of the orthographical symbols, the sound changed into the in Indonesian. This change is called dissimulation. It is the same happen to the vowel sounds. A sounds in the first syllable change into O. A sound in the second syllable change into E. And the A sound in the third syllable change into O. Now for the second loanword is televisi. The orthography between the English and Indonesian version of this word has differences as well as the phonemic. But now we're going to focus on the phonemic. In English it is pronounced television, while in Indonesian it is pronounced televisi. So, what are the sound changes that occur in this word? The first syllable does not experience any changes. However, a sound that comes after it experiences assimilation into A. The third syllable also does not experience any changes. For cluster Z, there is assimilation, so it becomes S. Then there is syncope in A sound in the last syllable. But Indonesian makes paragok and insert E sound at the end of the word. Meanwhile, from the English version, there is N sound at the end of the word and experience apocope. In my paper, I analyzed 8 other loanwords. So, it led me to this conclusion. First, many Indonesian technology vocabularies are adopted by borrowing them from their original language, for instance, English. And every Indonesian loanword that had been adopted from English experiences the sound changing processes. Those changes happen because there are some differences in the phonological system between English and Indonesian. From all the loanwords that I analyzed, assimilation and dissimulation are the most frequent processes that happened to the loanwords, especially in the vowel sounds. As it is mentioned before, it is because Indonesian does not have long vowel as in English. On the other hand, the consonant sounds do not change a lot due to the similarity of the consonant sounds between those two languages. The differences only happen when it comes to clusters such as sh, z, etc. Moreover, Indonesians seem to pronounce a loanword as its orthographical symbols. This is one of the characteristics of Indonesian language, that the spoken and written form are very similar, while it is the opposite in English. Alright, that's all for me now, and thank you for watching.